Hey, this is Anji of Happy Healthy Vegan, and I am at the SoCal Vegfest. The doors just opened, you see people are arriving, and I thought I'd do a quick circuit to see what's here before I get too busy. So here we go. Ooh, Hug Life. Ooh, Hug Life's so good. Hey, Debbie's Donuts. They're not ready yet. Vegan ramen. Juice. There's our friend's Owl Hugger. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hi.
Hey, getting all set up?
Hi there.
Hi. Good to see you. We're inside today, but I wanted to do a quick circuit before I get too busy. Wow, you guys look great. Got some beauty products. Hi, apparel. What's up? Ooh, wait a minute. Let's do some cheesy tails. Alright, I gotta keep moving. Kelly's Croutons! What's up? Hi! How are you?
I saw your friends. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
You guys totally matched. It's so funny.
No way! That is crazy! Dots, pesos, street foods, still some more stuff to get. Gumbo, ice cream.
Yeah, some of them.
Ooh, smaller. Cup. Ooh, burritos.
This size coverage.
Fruit sorbets. That sounds good.
You can eat the container with the piece.
Wait, vegetation from Vegas? Oh, Sana. This is what I was looking for. Yes. Oh, the Abbott's Butcher. Oh, more tamales. More treats.
I know that.
Indian food. Pizza. Let's see. Let's just get a quick look at the pizza here. Smells good. So I think that's the main stage over there. It really hasn't got started yet. It's so early. Some kombucha. Right. Oh, nice. Sage. Uh-oh, coffee. Ooh. Falafels. More falafels. Falafel is competing. Oh, it's getting hot already. Mango rolls. That sounds good. Oh my god. Alright. Brand new Neapolitan Cocobello Creamery brownie sandwich. Which I paid full price for, so don't hate. Dude, it was so good. So there is a cupcake competition, and it looks like our friend Brian is going to be one of the judges. Sounds like the first speaker's already on. Eco Dogs and Cats. This is where we get the vegan cat food for our kitties. Oh, yes. Nice. Here it is. Just trying to get a little vlog in before I have to work. Wow, you guys brought a lot. Hi. Hi, ladies. Oh, Miyoko.
You have that?
Oh, man, yes. Oh, it smells hot. Hi. So here's where everyone's coming in. Oh my gosh, there's people trying to figure out what to wear. Awesome. It is.
essential part of beans, the resistant starch. The part of the starch that's resistant to enzymatic degradation gets chewed up by bacteria and forms a growth medium to promote the growth of the favorable bacteria that thicken the biofilm and coat the villi that line the small intestines. And when you eat those nuts and seeds and you eat those beans that are rich in resistant starch, and you thickened and created the adherent biofilm that adhere to the villi, then you've lowered the glycemic effect of every food you eat. Because when you have the mango or you eat that oatmeal the next morning, the glycemic effect of that oatmeal, that mango, is lower because the biofilm is thickened because you're a regular eater of greens and beans and mushrooms and nuts. Did you follow that? The point I'm making here is that when you eat foods that are absorbed very rapidly, like oil, like sugar, right, like high protein meats and cheeses absorb very rapidly, different biological effect. When you get your protein from hemp seeds and beans and green vegetables, those proteins drip into the bloodstream and become biologically complete over a 2 to 4 hour period, keeping your level of IGF-1 stable, not too high or not too low. But when you eat proteins from animal products that are highly biologically complete, that flood the body instantaneously in 10 minutes, then it produces too much IGF-1, and the IGF-1 level of Americans is between 220 and 280. Dangerously high, whereas the IGF-1 levels in vegans is between 100 and 175 usually, at a more stable place, because we're not eating a diet with so much high biological protein. Did you follow that? Because we learned in grade school that the benefits of eating animal products was because they have more high biological protein. The proteins are more complete. But now we know that eating complete proteins are unfavorable. They promote cancer.
Alright, you guys, now I'm sneaking out in the thick of it here. So you can see there are a lot of people here. I'm gonna try to see my girl Sitara on the main stage, which I haven't made it over to yet. Looks like I'm a little bit early. The main stage.
Give it up for ZAR, Z-A-R in the house!
And in their dying breath, they want to live. So please continue to support all of these amazing groups in the animal rights movement, because without you, we can't fight for them. Thank you.
More and more animal welfare advocates, animal rights advocates, and vegans are running for elective office, and without further ado, I will let the man himself tell you all about it.
My name is Brian Pease. I'm the volunteer executive director and co-founder of the Animal Protection and Rescue League. So that's the nonprofit that is acting as the umbrella for the Vegfest. And it's so exciting to see how this has expanded over the years. And I'm an animal rights attorney in San Diego. So a lot of the campaigns that I work on work hand in hand with litigation and legislation. So an example is the puppy mill legislation that Judy and Simone got passed at the state level here. A few years ago in San Diego, we were able to get this bill also passed at the city level. And so we banned sale of non-rescue dogs, cats, and rabbits in commercial retail pet stores in San Diego. And then the owner of basically the one store that was left, or the one chain of pet stores that was left, that was selling puppy mill animals, sued me personally, sued APRL, sued San Diego Humane Society and some other nonprofits, just for having helped us get the law passed and for having been involved in protected free speech, which is, advocating on behalf of this law. So in California, we have some great laws that enable public interest attorneys and free speech attorneys to get cases like this thrown out and get attorney's fees. We got an $85,000 judgment against this puppy mill retailer. all the attorneys that are involved that are having to stop this frivolous lawsuit from going forward. That's just one example. You know, a lot of the cases they bring on behalf of animal rights activists, we're able to hold these corporations accountable.
Food, I mean, it's real food. And let's see, we even had a brownie with that sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joes one night. I'm telling you, it was abundant. And the best part, you guys, the best part that without even trying, I lost weight. Mom, that's not the best part. The best part was that you have no more high blood pressure, you have no more cholesterol, you avoided a surgery, Mom, an open heart surgery. Yes, that's true, but I lost weight without even trying. You know, I always used to think that it was genetics. I'm chubby because of genetics. I have this issue because of genetics. YOLO! Genetics is like a pistol. But lifestyle is the trigger. So then, let's go to when we come back to LA. Yes! We're back in LA. So that then, what do you think? Spontaneous healing? No. What it looks like to me is the medication that I gave you is working very, very well. So I think we should up the dose a little bit. What he doesn't know is she hasn't taken any of those medications in the last, actually since we left the hospital. So we leave, silently giggling to ourselves.
That's hot. Yeah, we did.
I invite you guys to try, I don't know, getting baked with us just for a short amount of time. Setare, that's a bad joke. You can ask my mom any questions she wants. True story. Oh my gosh, she got a yeah!
So here's two of the lovely volunteers. So I understand it was your first time volunteering.
It was fine. It was fine. I've been taking pictures all day. I think she had a much better time than but it's fine. I love it so
You've
much.
been at a couple of the events.
Yes, I took pictures of you last year
That's
when you were a
awesome.
speaker. Yes, I loved your talk with Jasmine. It was really good.
Thank you. That was my first time ever. I was like so nervous.
Yeah, I remember, and you guys like recorded it and posted it last time too.
Yes,
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
That was so fun. Vegfest is like vegan heaven.
Vegfest is the best.
Yes.
Vegfest is the actual best. Like, yes.
Are you excited for tomorrow?
Yes, I'm coming back tomorrow.
Yes,
Are
you are hardcore. Yes.
These two.
This one and this one?
Yes.
Vegan power.
Let me get you a button too.
Oh my God,
There you go. Thank you so much.
Yes. Hey, it's good to see you again, woman.
Good to see you. Vegan power.
You really get around to the event.
I try.
I'm gonna get. So here's our booth. It's got this brand new cubic carb muscle sushi, all the classics. We got the Viva the Riva swaggy swags right here. What's up, Santa? Hey babe, how you doing?
That's pretty tired. Into the first day, I'm pretty beat. Been selling a lot of stuff and people.
I know. It's funny recognizing people.
I should have exercised so much this week. I'm having regrets.
Aaron with Gray.
Yes, you see what it is, man. It's your boy Gray. We are live right here at the SoCal Vegfest, straight off the plane from the Orlando Vegfest yesterday. Right here, plant-based driven from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Tell my fans about what you got going on for Thanksgiving this year.
So Thanksgiving this year, I'm hosting my first annual vegan Thanksgiving. We have 3 vegan chefs, live DJ. We have a private estate, a family-style gathering, kickback. It's gonna be awesome food, drinks, great food, you name it.
All right, and how can they learn more about that online?
You can follow me on official Gray Music on Instagram. You can follow Plant-Based Dripping on Instagram. You'll see the post for the first annual Vegan Thanksgiving.
And check out his SoundCloud.
Check out my SoundCloud. Check me out on iTunes, on Spotify. Get my new project, Missed Calls.
Nice.
It's everywhere, man.
All right, get it.
I'm from Georgia, and when I became vegan, I became vegan for the animals. I'm an ethical vegan. But when I went home for Christmas that first year, like I didn't crave those foods, but I did crave the experience and like being able to share those with my family. So right then and there I was like, I'm gonna have to make all this stuff vegan because I'm gonna have to eat that.
Yeah.
Like I can't be going home and not having my favorite foods and like being with my family and being able to experience it with them. So from that point on, that was in 2011, Christmas. Ever since then I've been like working on vegan soul food recipes. And so this book is all of that, all my southern soul food veganized classics. Most people are not craving the actual animal product. It's usually the spices, the preparation. Right, and it's all, the family aspect plays a huge part in how much you like. Like if your grandmother made it, that's part of why you like it.
It's in your blood.
Yeah. So, I think you can replicate it, but it's even better when you replicate it and are able to share with your family. They're able to vouch for it. They're able to approve of it as well. Then it really
becomes who you are.
Yeah, and becomes part of everybody's little story.
That's a really great segue to talk about what our topic for today, which is how veganism affects family traditions and a different culture. Because a lot of times people say exactly what you just said. It's like they want to go vegan, they've made this choice for their everyday life, but they feel that when it comes to social gatherings and traditions that they're going to be missing out in some way. So I think first of all, it's really awesome that you have a cookbook where you're trying to make it easier for people in that situation.
Hey, so I just caught up with the ladies from the Vegan View. I guess if you can, just give them a little quick intro into what the channel is and who each of you are and where they can find you.
So the Vegan View is like a talk show about different vegan events in the plant-based community. We bring together friends, fashion, and food, and we just kind of keep that spirit alive of compassion and empathy and spreading that through our little show. And we each have little individual channels, and we post a new video every Monday.
All right, so let's hear from each of you guys. Who are you and where can they find you on social media?
My name's Nicole. I have a YouTube channel called Nikki Vegan. I'm Hannah. I have a YouTube channel. It's Hannah Hagler.
And I'm Danny, and my YouTube channel is Danny Lauren. And I'm Nisha, and I have a YouTube channel called Lose Your Veganity.
Woo! All right, thank you so much. Last year at SoCal Vegfest when it was across the street when they were on their honeymoon. So I'm seeing them again a year later, and I wanted to let you know about their social media. So why don't you tell them a bit about your show and your Instagram?
Thank you so much. So it's called Vegan Love Adventure, and it's basically the crazy chronicles of us meeting on Instagram and falling in love and now living in San Diego, California. So you can check it out for recipes and adventures and just silly stuff.
Woo! Yeah. All right, thanks. Go follow her.
Thank you.
Well, you can say it. I've had a year since the last time we did this. I was really embarrassed about it, but I've worked every day.
It's genetics here. It is. It's not because of my hard work or
what
anything.
What do you think, babe? You got the best.
Let's see. Let's check it out. You can help judge her, Angie. What do you think?
I think I might need another year.
Look at that definition right there, though. I don't know. Huh?
I know, he's got the nice smooth.
Oh, but his is a little more rock hard.
Winner! Rock hard? You're not supposed to touch. You can't touch them. That's great. Judges don't come up and touch your muscles, right?
I didn't know anybody when we first went to high school, and everybody used to make fun of me for my weight, so I decided to start lifting, just put on some muscle. I fell in love with it, and it just became like my whole life, so I was obsessed with it throughout high school. I got to a certain point where, because I was trying to put on weight, you're on the internet, so you're looking at all the guys who already are really huge, and all all they're eating is just chickens. They're getting their rotisserie chicken. They're getting like gallons of milk. There's a diet called the gallon of milk a day diet, Go Mad diet. And so I would have a gallon of milk every single day. I'm not even exaggerating. Plus the mass gainers and the whey protein powders and the bars and all that kind of stuff. So slowly, as I was gaining weight, I was also getting really, really bad acne, and it was getting to be cystic because dairy, for me personally, causes like really bad cystic acne. So by the time I was like 20 or so, I was like really covered in cystic acne, and I had to get on a course of Accutane, which didn't work out until about 2 years in. Finally cleared up, got off of Accutane, my acne started to come back and started getting cysts again. And I was trying to figure out what I could do because I had taken the most serious medicine you can take for acne. And so I took dairy out of my diet entirely. When I did that, my face just immediately started clearing up with the cysts. I wasn't inflamed, the redness was going down. So I thought if the dairy helped that much, what would, taking meat out and all the different types of supplements that have, milk powder or whey powder and stuff. And since then I've been vegan. So the reason I went vegan was for my acne. But then after that, like he was saying, a lot of those documentaries out there, you start watching documentaries and it goes from being either a health thing to more of an ethics thing. And now I'm vegan for life.
For me, I was an athlete first as well. I took a different route, so a lot of people don't know. As a freshman in high school, I was 315 pounds. I used to like to say I was chubby, but that was just a lie. I was fat, so I had to really transition over. For me, I played college ball, I played semi-pro basketball, and January it'll be 12 years for me to be vegan. And the crazy part for me was when I did play, I had 2 knee surgeries, I had a broken foot, I went through all this stuff. And when I went vegan and kept playing and working out, training, and another thing, a lot of people always call me a bodybuilder. I've never been on stage one time. I just like to work out. That's it. I get it all the time. So how does it feel to be a bodybuilder? I'm like, dude, I have no trophies. I've never been on stage. But when I went into the veganism part about it, for me, it was health related because my mother was diagnosed with colon cancer, and talking to the doctors and asking him how did this happen, what went wrong, he was like, well, too much animal protein mixed with processed foods. And so for me, I was like, wait a minute, so this is not hereditary? He's like, no, this is a lifestyle choice. And I tell everybody all the time, I'm like, I believe in learning from my own mistakes, but I learn from other people's mistakes too. So if somebody wants to run through this brick wall and you don't make it, I'm not gonna try to prove you wrong or show you how to get through that brick wall. It's not me, it's just not gonna happen. So when I transitioned, I noticed that I was able to play longer, train longer. You're still gonna be sore. Nobody's figured that game out yet. If you push yourself, you're gonna be sore, but the recovery time is just so much faster. And like they said, now that I've been doing it, it's for not only for myself, but for the world, for the animals, and you just feel better all the way around by doing it.
Awesome. All right, so I'd like to go into what specific type of athletic activities do you focus on, and then do you face any challenges or misperceptions within those worlds from non-vegan athletes?
For me, I typically do about 10 to 12 endurance races per year. That includes Ironman triathlons, Olympic distance triathlons, marathons, ultras. But I also lift heavy. Any of you guys out here in that iron game, it's just an old school thing. I've been lifting weights close to 30 years. You gotta have that iron in your chest, so I love to lift. But I also like to push my body to the level of discomfort, because to me, you can't say, let's go play triathlons. You just can't master that. Swimming, biking, and running is an incredible thing, but when people see my size, they're like, wait, you do endurance sports? Yeah, I can do sub-7s as far as my knowledge, so don't judge the muscle mass. I'm a little bit slow in the water, because muscle is heavier than fat, and all of that, but I'll come back around on that bike and on that run. So typically I do about 10 to 12 endurance races, and people just are really amazed too to see that I'm plant-based and the size that I carry. Because when you think of a vegan endurance athlete, typically you think of a middle-aged or older-age white male. and that's just not true. So that's the only pushback or like aha moments that I get in the endurance and triathlon community when I do multi-sport stuff.
For the vegan couples panel, my friend Ted and Trang. I can't front, I'm actually pretty nervous. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Moderating couple will be Ted and Trang Lai. I always mess it up. Ted and Trang Lai. Next we have Ryan and Anji. They are also happy, healthy vegans. You can go mob them at their booth later or wear one of their t-shirts if they inspire you.
I'll keep mine short and sweet. I've been vegan since 2010, pretty much 7 years to the day. And to celebrate that, I got a blood test and my results will be up on YouTube tomorrow.
Okay, we're gonna get a little intimate. Here we go. What pet names do you use for each other? I call him Papa.
Probably Sweetie Pie.
Don't lie, you call me Mama.
I mean, there's like 25 of them, let's be real here. But I like how you might use Baby Butt. I don't know why, it's funny.
I would say, I think Baby Butt is like my number one. I can't think of another one though, for some reason.
Okay, we're the same. We have like 20 different names depending on the day, but one that just keeps going is Bubba.
What's different for color bubbles? You want to take it out, but I'm trying to think of a new one.
So we have a name for the two of us. He's Shaun and Amy, so our couple's name is Shani. We even have an email address, shani@nationearth.com. But I like to call him the Mountain of Molten Lust. And you want to tell him to call me? This is a nickname I gave myself. It's the AB, it stands for alphabet. I'm in charge, not of him, but, you know, I'm just saying I'm in charge.
I like the combination of names thing. For a while we, again, her name is Trang and I'm Ted, so we used to go by Tread for certain things. Kind of weird. The reason we asked that question, by the way, is because for a while we used to say honey to each other. But then we felt it was sort of odd to be calling each other honey when we're vegan. So now she's been calling me agave. So, you know, it seems to work, right?
Only because blackstrap molasses is too long.
Enjoy the festival. It ends at 6, so you got like 45 minutes. Grab your samples, grab your meals to go, and then we're heading out at 6. Thank you all for coming.
So big thanks to those of you who actually made it out to our talk. It was awesome getting to chill with you guys afterwards, and I'm still waiting on the group photo, but as soon as I get the actual photo, I will definitely post on Instagram and Facebook. I want to apologize, the footage is not great of our talk. It was like really loud, but thanks to Straight Veg and Rachel for attempting to film the talk. At least we got a little bit. And at the end of the show, there's a few more clips of us chilling with the crowd, so check those out. You might be in it.
Played up without all the guilt. Whip pies up, baby, out of all the milk. Everything that we touch gonna be camera free. Even though it don't care for me. What please, I got beans, creams, potatoes, hey, but you know I got beans, creams, potatoes. We ain't messing with the trick. Let's go. Hey, that's right. But you know I got beans, creams, potatoes. We ain't messing with the chicken. I can't lie, cause the mac and cheese chicken. Low key, got the situation with it. Bro, you said the same cheese, come on, tell me how you did it. How the heck you getting milk, coconut, and cashews? Barbecue sliders out of jackfruit. And it tastes so good, gotta grab two. And the thirst and your body gets smashed too. I got vanilla cookies, eat them like it's nothing. I got a lemon with the blueberry muffin. I got sweet potato, apple pie, and pumpkin. Taste buds and beans, pies and jumping. Got cupcakes, raspberry icing. Top it off, a coffee and some light cream. All the vegan cookie, no vanilla ice cream. You need a plate for your league? Come on, tell me what you need. I got beans, creams, potatoes, tomatoes. We to the cream. Beans, creams, potatoes. I know any new time vegans, like within a year, transition. Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, it's a process, okay? It's a process. Start slow or dive head first, but if you fall on track, just get back on. Okay, we be conditioned to eat the way we eat. Okay, so we gotta uncondition our minds, all right? So, and in turn, saying when we meet new people that or you know, people that eat meat, like, understand, you gotta meet people where they at, okay? Yo, just tell them to watch What the Hell, all right? Start there, hey, just cut out meat one day a week, champion that, start to 2, start to 3, like, you know, don't be so zealous, I guess, and excited, but just meet people where they at. Last thing I want to say is, yeah, man, thank y'all so much. That's man, really, for real. I appreciate y'all.
Last meal here at SoCal Vegfest. I got the deal. It was $5 at the end of the day. I think it's a seitan faux chicken and some fries with looks like cheese sauce from Veganation. I don't think it's the Las Vegas Veganation, but I'm about to dig in. Woo! So that is the end of the second day of SoCal Vegfest.
I think we're gonna sleep pretty well tonight, huh?
Dude, I could sleep right now standing up, I think. So it's pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, exhausting but fun. Fun meeting so many guys.
Yeah.
Wow, that was crazy.
I know.
They were all safe. But yeah, thanks for coming out. If you did come out, let us know down in the comments if we met you.
Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. And if you took a picture, make sure to hashtag us and put it up so I can see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so in all, I would say this is a great new space for the event.
Big success here, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be another one here next year. If so, we will let you know.
And we'll be here.
Yeah, all right, so yeah, I guess we already told them what to leave in the comments. Like this video if you're into it, share it with a friend, and until next time,
as we've been doing all weekend,
keep it carb, baby, keep it carb.
Wait for me, there's no place I'd rather